So today, we're diving into a really profound piece of ancient wisdom from the Corpus Hermeticum. It gets right to the heart of a fundamental choice that every single person has to face. Are we just here for our physical existence, or are we meant for something more? Well, this text, the cup or monad, has a pretty radical answer for us.
What's the real difference between a life of just existing and one that actually touches the eternal? This ancient text suggests that the answer isn't found in your fate or who your parents are, but in a single, really powerful choice.
Okay, so to really get this, we first have to understand the cosmic stage that the Hermetic worldview sets for us. I mean, to grasp the choice we're being offered, we kind of have to know our place in this whole universal setup, right?
So, according to this text, the entire cosmos wasn't physically built like a house. Nope, it was brought into being through pure thought, through a kind of divine logic, what the Greeks called the logos. So you gotta picture it, a universe that's literally born from a single cosmic idea.
And inside this incredible, thought-born universe, humanity gets a very special role. We're described as being both mortal and immortal at the same time, uniquely able to look at God's works and actually contemplate them. It's like we have this built-in drive, not just to exist, but to understand the very reason that created us in the first place.
And this is where things get really, really interesting. The text makes this crucial distinction. It says every human is given reason, or logos. You could think of this like our basic operating system. It's our everyday logic, the thing that helps us function and just makes sense of the world. But then there's something else, mind, or nous. And this is not standard equipment. It's a divine gift, a prize that's out there waiting to be won.
So how is this amazing prize offered? Well, that brings us to the central and just beautiful metaphor of this whole text, the cup.
You see, this divine mind, this nous, it isn't forced on anyone. God doesn't just inject it into us. Instead, he fills this great, mighty cup with it and places it right down here in our midst. It's an opportunity, a cosmic invitation that's extended to every single soul on earth.
And to make sure everyone gets the message, a divine herald is sent down with the cup to deliver this incredibly powerful proclamation. And listen, this isn't just a gentle suggestion, it's a direct challenge to every soul. Baptize thyself, know for what thou didst come into being. It's an invitation to finally understand your true purpose by immersing yourself completely in this divine mind.
So what happens to the people who actually hear this call and decide to answer it? I mean, what does it really mean to be baptized in this cosmic cup?
Well, what's cool is, it's not some big mystery. The text lays out a really clear path. You can see it here. It all starts with actually understanding the herald's message. From there, you make a conscious choice to literally douse yourself in the cup of mind. This act leads you to become a partaker in Gnosis. That's divine knowledge, and ultimately you emerge as what the text calls a perfect man. Now, this whole divine invitation creates a fundamental split in humanity. And what's so fascinating is that this division isn't based on your birthright or your status or some predetermined fate. No, it's based entirely on individual choice.
So here's the bottom line. Those who choose the cup, they gain gnosis, they become perfect, and at the end of the day, they're freed from the bonds of mortality. But those who ignore the call, they become worshipers of the body. All they have is that worldly reason. They stay ignorant of their true purpose, and their lives just revolve around physical pleasures, like, as the text very bluntly puts it, irrational creatures.
All right, so for those who do make that choice, for those who choose mind over body, the text describes a clear, maybe challenging, but clear spiritual journey that lies ahead.
The whole goal here is gnosis. But this isn't like memorizing facts for a test. The text defines it as a vision of things divine. Think of it like this. It's the difference between reading a map of a beautiful place and actually standing there, experiencing it firsthand. It is the very first step in truly knowing the good.
Okay, but here comes the hard part. The text gives a really stark prerequisite. To love your true eternal self, your soul, you must first hate your body. Now, this doesn't mean self-harm or anything like that. It means a deep, profound detachment from your temporary, physical self and all its endless cravings. It's about letting go of what the ego wants so you can embrace something permanent.
And let's be super clear, this isn't a call for balance. The text is absolute on this. It says you simply cannot dedicate yourself to both the perishing, material world of the body and the eternal, divine world of the bodiless. A choice has to be made.
because where one grows, the other has to fade.
So, where does this path actually lead? Well, the text says it's a reunion, a journey to speed your way back to the source of absolutely everything, the one and only God. And this source is described as the good, a reality that is just boundless, with no beginning and no end.
And we're going to end on this powerful, poetic analogy. The text suggests that once you get even a tiny glimpse of the divine, that vision has a kind of charm, a power all its own. It holds you fast and pulls you forward with the same irresistible force that a magnet draws iron. The idea is that once you've seen it, the journey is no longer a struggle, but an inevitable, powerful pull back home.